Overnight.
Australia is home to around 3 million dingoes, found across most of the continent, with the exception of Tasmania. The substantial population of this native wild dog creates a complex issue for the nation's agricultural industry. In numerous regions, dingoes are recognized for causing considerable economic harm, especially to livestock farming. Annually, these animals cause around $60 million in damages, especially within the sheep farming sector, due to their predatory tendencies. What began as the use of dingoes as hunting partners has shifted from being advantageous to posing a serious agricultural challenge. This has led to the adoption of various strategies to control and reduce the negative effects of dingoes on Australia's farming communities and the wider ecosystem. In this discussion, we will explore the invasive nature of dingoes in Australia, an urgent issue that brings about considerable economic and environmental difficulties. Once valued as hunting companions, dingoes have evolved into one of the most destructive invasive species, causing extensive harm to native wildlife and disrupting ecological stability. The economic impact is substantial, with annual losses to livestock, especially in the sheep farming sector, estimated at approximately $60 million. This situation underscores the need for effective control strategies to alleviate the ongoing damage. We will examine the various strategies employed across the continent, from traditional hunting methods using single-shot rifles, known for their precision, to the use of trapping systems such as foothold traps, designed to control populations while minimizing widespread harm. Each approach reflects a careful balance between effectiveness and ethical concerns, shedding light on the intricate challenges of wildlife management within Australia's varied ecosystems. Dingoes were first introduced to Australia thousands of years ago, likely brought by seafaring traders from Southeast Asia. These dogs adapted swiftly to the Australian environment, becoming an essential tool for hunting among indigenous peoples. However, with the arrival of European settlers and their expansion across the continent, the role of dingoes shifted drastically. Once valued as hunting partners, they were increasingly seen as invasive pests. Their predation on livestock, especially sheep, made them a serious threat, creating substantial economic challenges for the burgeoning agricultural industry. Dingoes contribute to substantial ecological and economic losses in multiple ways. First, their predatory behavior disrupts the delicate balance of native wildlife populations, resulting in ecological imbalances across ecosystems. Furthermore, the continuous threat posed by dingoes has placed a considerable financial strain on both the government and farmers. The costs involved in managing dingo populations, enforcing preventive measures, and addressing the damage they cause add up annually, creating a significant and persistent financial burden. The agricultural sector, especially sheep farming, faces the most severe impact of these challenges, with dingoes causing devastating losses through attacks on livestock. These attacks lead to immediate financial setbacks and create long-term challenges for farmers, compounding the already difficult task of managing livestock in an environment under constant threat. Single-shot rifles are highly valued for their efficiency in controlling dingo populations, thanks to their accuracy and dependability. These rifles feature a manual bolt-action system, where the shooter manually opens and closes the bolt to eject the spent cartridge and load a new round. This mechanism offers significant benefits in terms of accuracy and safety, making them an ideal tool for precise and controlled shooting in wildlife management.
Southern boundary, he's probably looking at a calf.
This is particularly important when targeting fast-moving animals or those at a distance, such as dingoes, where delivering a clean and humane shot is crucial to avoid unnecessary suffering and ensure effective population control. The capability to shoot from a long range also provides hunters with a safer distance from potential threats, making single-shot rifles an optimal choice for managing invasive species in expansive environments, like the Australian outback.
Straight up the chest. Got him again. There he is. Thank you for...
Hunting dingoes presents serious ethical and environmental concerns. Ethically, this approach is contentious because it involves killing animals that, although regarded as pests, are also a vital part of Australia's natural heritage. This situation prompts a debate over the balance between animal welfare and the necessity to safeguard agricultural interests. Environmentally, hunting can disrupt local ecosystems. For instance, eliminating dingoes as apex predators can lead to an overpopulation of their prey, potentially resulting in unexpected ecological imbalances. Furthermore, the use of firearms in hunting activities can contribute to environmental pollution. While hunting can be an effective tool in controlling dingo populations and minimizing economic losses, it is crucial to carefully consider these environmental consequences. Foothold traps are a commonly used method for controlling invasive species like dingoes. To set these traps effectively, it is important to identify paths frequently traveled by dingoes, marked by signs such as footprints or consistent dingo activity. Once an ideal location is found, the trap is carefully positioned on the ground and camouflaged with natural materials from the surrounding environment to prevent detection. When a dingo steps onto a foothold trap, the mechanism activates, clamping onto the animal's leg and immobilizing it. This method allows for the live capture of dingoes, which can then be relocated or managed in accordance with wildlife regulations. While effective, the use of foothold traps must be carried out with strict adherence to ethical and environmental standards to minimize harm and stress to the animals. When comparing the effectiveness and humane aspects of hunting and trapping for controlling invasive species like dingoes, each method presents its own strengths and weaknesses. Hunting, especially with single-shot rifles, is highly efficient in swiftly reducing dingo populations from a safe distance, reducing risks to both hunters and non-target species. However, it raises ethical and environmental concerns regarding the impact on local ecosystems and animal welfare.
Sweet. Center punched.
However, hunting raises significant ethical concerns related to animal suffering and its impact on ecosystems. In contrast, trapping, such as using foothold traps, is often viewed as less immediately lethal, providing the option to release or relocate captured animals, which some may consider a more humane approach. Despite this, trapping also requires careful management to minimize harm and stress to the animals involved. However, if not properly monitored, these traps can cause considerable stress and injury to animals, resulting in prolonged suffering. As a result, selecting between these methods involves weighing the effectiveness of population control against ethical concerns for animal welfare and the broader ecological consequences. It is crucial to find a balance that minimizes harm while addressing the invasive species issue. The Australian government has dedicated significant financial resources to reducing the impact of dingoes, particularly the harm they inflict on agriculture and native wildlife. Annually, the government allocates up to $100 million to tackle both the economic losses and environmental disruptions caused by this invasive species. This substantial investment supports a variety of initiatives, including the development and implementation of control strategies like hunting and trapping, as well as funding research into more humane and environmentally sustainable methods. The funding also supports community education programs aimed at fostering coexistence and increasing understanding of dingoes, emphasizing the government's comprehensive approach to managing dingo populations while working to preserve the delicate balance of Australia's unique ecosystems. Balancing dingo population control with the preservation of natural ecosystems is a complex challenge, as apex predators are essential for maintaining the health and stability of ecosystems. They regulate the populations of other species, preventing overgrazing and protecting vegetation from degradation. This role is crucial for ensuring the long-term resilience and biodiversity of ecosystems. Effective management strategies must reduce conflicts while ensuring that the dingo population remains strong enough to fulfill its vital ecological role. This requires a comprehensive approach that incorporates non-lethal management methods, habitat conservation, and community engagement to foster coexistence. Achieving this balance is crucial not only for the sustainability of agricultural practices, but also for safeguarding Australia's unique biodiversity. A city in East Texas is experiencing a rise in the population of invasive monkeys. These monkeys have been causing considerable property damage, posing a threat to public health, and endangering the safety of residents. In certain instances, individuals have been attacked by monkeys, raising concerns about the potential spread of infectious diseases. Using traps requires both patience and skill to ensure animals are not harmed while maintaining safety and implementing necessary precautions. However, the issue of wild monkey hunting continues to spark debate. Some argue that it is cruel and unnecessary, while the U.S. government maintains that it is a necessary action to protect property and public health. Each time a trap is set, it typically catches between 5 to 10 monkeys, as they are often quickly drawn to the bait. However, the use of traps must adhere to legal regulations. Licensed hunters are required to understand how trap mechanisms work, as well as the behavior of monkeys. They must also be prepared to handle potentially dangerous situations when interacting with the traps. According to statistics from the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department in 2023, over 3,000 invasive monkeys were captured statewide, which is a 20% decrease compared to 2022 when more than 1,200 invasive monkeys were caught. Don't worry about the issue of invasive monkeys. Local authorities will try to protect the community. The trapping method used by Texas farmers is somewhat effective, but may not be the best long-term solution. A more comprehensive approach could include habitat management, public education, and humane alternatives like relocation or birth control for invasive monkeys. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
With a high reproductive rate, females can give birth to up to 12 young per litter and can have up to 2 litters per year. This prolific reproduction leads to rapid population growth. They are remarkably adaptable animals, able to live and thrive in a wide range of environments, from forests and farmlands to urban areas, thanks to their versatile diet. Feral pigs are increasingly causing havoc in urban areas, damaging gardens, lawns, and even causing traffic accidents. Their presence poses a threat to public safety due to their aggressive behavior. Effective wildlife management strategies are needed to address this growing problem and protect residents and city infrastructure. In agriculture, feral pigs cause significant damage by damaging crops, trampling fields, and uprooting plants, resulting in large financial losses for farmers. They also damage fences and irrigation systems, adding to repair costs and disrupting farming operations. Additionally, feral pigs can compete for resources and sometimes injure smaller animals. Social and safety issues arise when feral pigs become aggressive when threatened, posing a risk to residents and domestic animals. Their presence near residential areas can lead to increased traffic collisions, creating additional hazards for the community. Gun hunting is a popular method of dealing with feral pig populations due to its effectiveness in controlling the population and the immediate results it provides. This method not only helps manage feral pig populations, but also provides recreational and commercial benefits to hunters and the local economy. However, there are significant safety risks to both hunters and passers-by, as well as the risk of injuring non-target species. Trapping is also a widely used method for controlling feral pig populations due to its effectiveness and humane approach. These traps are designed with a simple yet effective mechanism that can capture multiple feral pigs at once, making it an effective method for controlling large populations. It is also safer for non-target species, reducing the risk of unwanted injury. Additionally, traps can be monitored remotely, allowing for better management and timely response. The stress and potential harm to trapped animals is a significant drawback, raising ethical concerns. Are there feral pigs where you live? Comment below so we can share solutions to the feral pig problem. Your experiences and insights can help us create a community-based approach to managing these animals. Your input is valuable, so please share your stories to support each other in dealing with the challenges posed by feral pig populations. Don't forget to follow us for the latest updates on these invasive species. In Oklahoma, There are an estimated 300,000 red foxes living, and their presence poses major challenges to agricultural operations, especially in suburban areas like Mustang. Farmers are facing serious livestock losses during the red fox breeding season. During the breeding season, red foxes are more active in searching for food to feed their young. Reports from farms in the area show that red foxes can prey on up to 100 flocks of chickens in a single breeding season, causing significant damage and negatively impacting the farmers' economies. These losses can have a serious impact on the profitability and sustainability of farms. To protect the livestock industry and the local economy, measures have been implemented to control the red fox population. One of the most effective methods is the use of leg trapping in Oklahoma, which began in the 1970s. Among the methods, foot traps are particularly popular with farmers and landowners because they are economical and easy to reuse. However, the use of foot traps needs to be closely monitored and strategically placed to avoid capturing non-target species such as livestock or unwanted wildlife. Furthermore, leg trapping can cause serious injury to captured animals, raising serious ethical concerns about animal welfare. Do you agree with the leg trapping method that Oklahoma farmers are using to catch red foxes? One highly effective method of controlling red fox populations in agricultural areas is the use of rifles. In Oklahoma's vast agricultural areas, clear visibility allows landowners to easily observe and shoot red foxes from a distance without damaging the environment, especially in wooded areas where red foxes often hunt or hide. The use of firearms is an effective way to manage fox populations. Not only does this avoid the need to venture deep into the forest, it also minimizes the impact on the ecosystem. It is particularly effective in controlling red fox populations, especially during sensitive times such as breeding season. However, the use of rifles to control red fox populations requires a high level of expertise and systematic practice. Inexperienced operators can inadvertently injure animals, causing unnecessary suffering and reducing control effectiveness. This highlights the importance of ongoing training, a thorough understanding of animal behavior and anatomy, and safe weapon handling techniques. Additionally, in Oklahoma, as in many other areas, red fox hunting is subject to strict seasonal regulations and rules. Hunters need to have a full license and a government-issued hunting tag to ensure that their hunting activities are legal. At the same time, wildlife managers and hunters need to be aware of their role in environmental conservation and red fox population control to ensure that these activities contribute to the sustainable development of ecosystems and biodiversity.
Hello everyone. The presence of wild boars encroaching on your property can be a significant concern. These animals can cause extensive damage to crops, harm or kill other animals, and even pose risks to human safety. While trapping helps manage a portion of the population, hunting continues to be a crucial strategy for effectively controlling their numbers. The wild boar problem has expanded to 30 of the 50 states across the United States. These animals reproduce and adapt rapidly to new environments, causing their populations to grow by 3 to 5 times over time. A single female wild boar typically gives birth to about 10 piglets per litter and can reproduce 2 to 3 times annually. Over the years, wild boars have created significant challenges for farming communities in Texas, especially while foraging for food. Their destructive behavior includes uprooting vegetation, damaging habitats, ruining pathways, and scattering household garbage, which contributes to environmental pollution. Each year, tens of thousands of traffic accidents involve wild boars, making up roughly 40% of such incidents. On highways where wild boars are commonly found, maintaining a cautious speed and staying alert is essential for safety. Since the directive for wild boar hunting was introduced, states have taken measures like installing perimeter fencing to confine them to specific areas, simplifying the hunting process, particularly during nighttime. Keeping a watchful eye from a distance helps ensure they remain within sight and do not escape. Hunting wild boars demands precise techniques due to their unique traits compared to bears. Their thick skin makes the chest area a preferred target for delivering an immediate, incapacitating shot. Additionally, aiming for the head can cause significant damage, ensuring a quick and effective takedown. By using helicopters and working dogs to track wild boars, farmers and landowners can efficiently locate and approach these animals. This approach improves safety by reducing direct contact between humans and the potentially dangerous boars. Cattle farming in Australia is mainly concentrated in states like Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, and Western Australia. The average size of a cattle farm varies, ranging from around 30,000 to 2 million acres. Over the years, Australian farmers have expanded into inland regions to grow their cattle herds. Herd sizes differ by region, with an average of around 430 head in South Australia and about 1,600 head in the northern areas. Calves are generally released onto pasture after around 4 months and are guided to grazing areas daily. Cattle dogs play a vital role in managing large herds, often covering up to 15 kilometers per day to bring the cattle to new grazing pastures. In Australia, the total land area dedicated to cattle, goat, and sheep farming is about 831 million acres. At holding points, hay and fodder are provided to feed the cattle before they are relocated to fresh grazing pastures. The length of time a herd of cattle spends on a pasture before moving depends on factors like herd size, pasture size, and the land's sustainability. In Queensland, cattle gather at water sources every day, with each cow requiring about 10 to 15 gallons of water daily. Cattle dogs, including both herding dogs and sheepdogs, are essential for managing cattle herds in Australia. Around 273,000 dogs are used on livestock farms, with 65% of them specifically tasked with this responsibility. Australia processes approximately 8.3 million cattle each year, yielding between 2.3 to 2.7 million tons of beef. Around 70% of this beef is exported globally, while the remainder is consumed domestically. Known for being primarily grass-fed, Australian beef is highly regarded for its exceptional quality worldwide.
With over 260 different species, monkeys vary in size, shape, and behavior, from the smallest to the largest. Many monkeys live in groups, where social relationships are important, from caring for offspring to conflicts and cooperation between group members. Monkeys also play an important role in their ecosystems, helping to disperse seeds and maintain ecological balance. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave the number 3 in the comments below.
The United States is currently facing a rapidly growing population of wild monkeys, which has now exceeded 1 million. These monkeys are mainly found in states such as Florida, Texas, and South Carolina. The widespread distribution of these monkeys has led to severe agricultural damage, frequent disturbances in communities, and even direct attacks on humans. The United States receives between 1,000 and 1,350 reports of monkey attacks on humans each year. This concern was particularly acute on August 10, 2024, in Texas, when a beachgoer was unexpectedly attacked by a monkey. The suddenness of the attack shocked bystanders and led to widespread panic, prompting many to quickly leave the area. Additionally, wild monkeys not only cause trouble in communities, but also frequently invade homes by breaking windows, doors, or small openings. Once inside, they cause chaos by toppling furniture, damaging appliances, and destroying household items in their search for food or shelter. In Florida alone, it is estimated that wild monkeys destroy approximately 50 homes each week, causing damage in excess of $800,000 per year. This level of destruction has left many residents feeling anxious and uncertain about their safety. To protect the lives and property of its residents, the U.S. government has implemented policies that focus on trapping, capturing, and releasing monkeys, as well as sterilization programs to control monkey populations. However, these measures have been widely criticized for their limited effectiveness. Monkeys continue to pose a threat to property and public safety, leading to growing frustration among affected communities. After reviewing and assessing the situation, the U.S. government decided to implement a more assertive policy of allowing wild monkeys to be hunted with guns. This policy attracted a large number of hunters from all over the country, eager to join the effort to protect their communities from the growing monkey menace. The hunting initiative not only provided an immediate solution to the problem, but also attracted a group of dedicated individuals to the fight to protect the country.
No shit.
To ensure a safe and effective hunting experience, hunters must follow specific guidelines, including the use of appropriate firearms, adherence to safety procedures, and obtaining the necessary permits. Hunters must follow specific guidelines, including the use of appropriate firearms, adherence to safety procedures, and obtaining the necessary permits. To increase the chances of success, it is important for hunters to understand the behavior of wild monkeys, and to track them from a distance. Hunters often use high-quality binoculars, commonly models with 8 times to 10 times magnification, which allow hunters to observe their prey without disturbing them. This equipment gives hunters a significant advantage, allowing them to spot and track monkeys from a distance, plan their approach, and make smart decisions about when and where to shoot. Do you agree with this method of hunting? If yes, like the video, and if no, leave your opinion in the comments section. After a successful hunt, hunters typically capture between 5 and 10 monkeys, which are then required to report to the appropriate wildlife management agency, which monitors the effectiveness of the hunting program. The implementation of this policy has resulted in a significant reduction of approximately 30% in monkey attacks on humans and home invasions. Thanks for watching. The moose, the largest wild animal in the deer family, is notable for the massive antlers of the males. Primarily found in the taiga forests and wetlands of North America, Scandinavia, and Siberia, the moose is well adapted to cold environments thanks to its thick fur and ability to travel through deep water to find food. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave the number 4 in the comments below. Their large antlers, which can be up to 1.8 meters wide, are not only a prominent feature in attracting mates during mating season, but also a tool to help them fight rivals in territorial disputes. Elk mainly eat plants such as leaves, twigs, and aquatic plants, playing an important role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem by controlling plant growth and supporting biodiversity. The increase in moose populations over the past decades has been a remarkable phenomenon in many areas of North America and Scandinavia. Factors such as effective wildlife protection policies, abundant habitat, and reduced hunting have contributed to the species' strong recovery. This increase has been primarily noted in areas such as Canada, Alaska, and parts of Scandinavia, where moose populations have expanded and grown significantly. However, rapid population growth also brings new challenges, such as increased human-animal conflict, as well as pressures from ecological threats such as disease and habitat loss. Elk often enter areas close to humans in search of food, leading to traffic collisions and crop damage. Managing this growth sustainably requires a balance between conservation and population control, while maintaining collaboration between scientists, wildlife managers, and local communities. Hunting elk to reduce their population is a method of wildlife management to maintain ecological balance and prevent problems that arise from overpopulation. In areas where elk are abundant, controlling their numbers through hunting can help prevent overcrowding, reduce human-animal conflicts, and limit damage to vegetation. Do you agree with this method of hunting? If so, like the video, and if not, leave your opinion in the comments. These hunting programs are usually planned and closely monitored based on scientific studies of the numbers and health of moose populations. While hunting can be an effective tool for population management, it must be done responsibly, with attention to ethical and conservation issues. At the same time, community and conservation organization involvement in the planning and implementation of hunting is essential to achieving sustainable management goals. Thank you for watching the video. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see the latest videos. See you in the next videos.
Hello everyone! The recent bushfires in Australia, often referred to as the Black Summer, have resulted in the displacement of many wildlife species. Among them is the red fox, scientifically known as Vulpes vulpes, which has become an invasive species in Australia. With an estimated 7.2 million red foxes migrating to both rural and urban areas in search of food and clean water, their presence has had a significant impact on Australians. So, what problems do these red foxes cause in Australia? And how are locals dealing with them? Join us as we explore this issue, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Sarah Thompson, who runs a free-range poultry farm in rural Victoria, shared her experience of red foxes attacking her chickens. She noted that the foxes were a constant threat, especially at night. The toll was significant, with around 5 to 10 chickens lost each night. This is not an isolated problem. Estimates of the annual cost of red fox attacks on livestock in Australia range from $16 million to $21 million. The impact on farmers like Sarah is huge. Have you ever experienced similar problems with predators affecting your livestock or farm animals? Gun hunting is a challenge for red fox populations. Red fox hunting with guns is a popular and widely practiced method in this country. Hunters often use rifles and shotguns for this purpose. Rifles such as sniper rifles, or semi-automatic rifles in calibers such as .222 Remington and .243 Winchester provide the accuracy and range needed to target foxes effectively. Shotguns, especially 12-gauge, are used for close quarters encounters and are usually loaded with BB-2 cartridges. The first step in hunting is to confirm the presence of a red fox using optical devices such as binoculars, spotting scopes, or even night vision devices for nighttime hunts, ensuring that the movement or observation is indeed a fox and not another animal. The hunter then assesses the distance to the fox to select the appropriate gun and ammunition. They may use a rangefinder to measure accurately. Keeping quiet and moving as little as possible is necessary to avoid alerting the fox, especially if the fox is still far away and the hunter needs to get closer. Considering factors such as distance, wind, and other variables, controlled breathing and a gentle trigger pull help avoid recoil when shooting. After shooting, the hunter observes the fox to ensure it has been hit, looks for signs that the fox is laying down, and approaches carefully if necessary. They may take another shot to ensure the animal is killed humanely. Hunters must have a legal firearms license, which ensures they have undergone the necessary training and background checks. A general hunting license is also required to hunt species such as red fox, and landowner permission is required when hunting on private land to avoid legal issues and hefty fines. Red fox hunting with firearms in Australia has a number of benefits. It helps control red fox populations, which are considered pests, reducing their impact on native wildlife and agriculture. By controlling fox populations, hunters can protect livestock, particularly sheep and poultry, thereby protecting the livelihoods of farmers. Hunting also supports the conservation of native species by reducing predation pressure on endangered species. However, there are some disadvantages to hunting red foxes with firearms in Australia. Ethical concerns regarding animal welfare arise, particularly if the hunt is not carried out in a competent and humane manner. There is a risk of harming or killing non-target species, including native animals. Public opinion and social issues also play a role, as hunting can be a divisive issue with many opposing views, leading to social conflict and affecting public support for hunting activities. Do you agree with this approach? If so, please like the video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. Hey everyone, have you ever seen the damage that huge herds of elephants cause? Imagine the sight of these giant elephants destroying agricultural areas, uprooting crops, and causing severe soil erosion. This destruction is not only an impressive sight, but also has serious consequences for farmers who depend on stable and productive land for their livelihoods. Elephants, with their majestic appearance and formidable strength, are often admired as symbols of strength and pride. However, When their enormous power invades residential areas and destroys agricultural fields, they can become a source of fear and insecurity. Join us as we explore these issues in our documentary. Elephants are adaptable and live in a wide range of environments, from rainforests to open grasslands and even water bodies. They play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance, especially in regions such as Southeast Asia, where their presence supports diverse ecosystems. However, when elephants enter human-managed areas, they can cause serious conflicts, leading to negative impacts on both the environment and surrounding communities. One remarkable thing about elephants is their intelligence and their ability to communicate. They use a variety of sounds and gestures to communicate with each other, allowing them to convey important information about food, danger, and their position in the herd. These abilities not only show their high level of social development, but are also important factors in their survival and adaptation in a variety of habitats. Elephants are known for their ability to consume a wide range of foods, from leaves and grasses to fruits and bark. This not only shows the versatility of their diet, but also reflects the diversity of habitats they typically inhabit. Given their enormous body size and high nutritional needs, elephants need to forage and consume a wide variety of foods to maintain their health and the energy they need to survive. The gentle nature of elephants can sometimes lead to dangerous situations when they enter busy areas, such as roads or residential areas. When large elephants roam the road, they can cause traffic jams and increase the risk of accidents for both pedestrians and drivers. Their sudden presence on the road can lead to emergency situations, making travel even more dangerous. The situation escalated as the fearless elephants rammed into homes, causing significant damage and creating fear in the community. Their attacks on passers-by added to the threat, forcing people to flee in panic. The unpredictability and sheer power of these elephants required strong protection measures.
In the United States, elephants cause significant agricultural damage, with an annual financial impact of approximately $12 million. While these majestic creatures are an awe-inspiring sight, they pose a serious threat to farming communities. Certain crops, such as corn, wheat, and other fruits, are particularly vulnerable to elephant invasions. Crop destruction not only disrupts local economies, but also threatens the livelihoods of millions of farmers who depend on these sources of income. To deal with the growing conflict,
communities have turned to teams of wildlife handlers. These professionals, with their specialized skills and experience, manage and regulate elephant behavior to minimize damage and danger. They use non-invasive methods to ensure the safety of both people and animals, while minimizing intrusion into residential areas. What do you think about this approach to elephant management and community protection? If you agree, please comment 1. If you disagree, please comment 0. Share your views below.
Hello everyone. At present, rural regions in Mexico are facing considerable damage due to coyotes, which represent a serious threat to the livestock of local farmers. How can farmers safeguard their livestock from the millions of coyotes? Let's watch the video to see how farmers in Mexico are addressing this problem. A pack of coyotes launched an attack on household dogs during the night, resulting in 2 dogs losing their lives and several others sustaining severe injuries. Each year, the Mexican government grants hunting licenses to skilled and experienced individuals for coyote hunting. These licenses are issued with specific regulations outlining designated hunting areas, approved hunting techniques, and safety measures to ensure responsible and controlled hunting practices. Since 2020, the coyote population has reduced from 5,000 to 2,000. This decrease has contributed to fewer coyote intrusions into rural areas, aiding both ecosystem preservation and enhancing community safety. Hunting coyotes at night proves effective, as their limited vision makes them slower to react, allowing hunters to approach and take shots with greater ease. Wolf footprints found near stream banks and on snow surfaces are crucial indicators that assist hunters in locating their hiding spots. These tracks not only confirm the presence of wolves, but also offer insights into their direction and behavior. Such information allows hunters to strategize their approach and conduct more effective hunts. In winter, when snow blankets the mountains, coyotes often move to lower areas in search of food. To navigate these rugged terrains, hunters commonly use snowmobiles, which help minimize fatigue and the risks associated with traveling in harsh weather conditions. On average, each hunting trip leads to the shooting of 1 or 2 coyotes, playing a significant role in reducing the coyote population in Mexico and safeguarding rural areas from the threats posed by this species. Moreover, many people argue that hunting coyotes is cruel and unnecessary, advocating for more humane methods of wildlife management and conservation. In response, the government requires hunters to collect coyote carcasses after hunting for important management and research purposes. This practice allows scientists to gather vital data on the health, age, and population status of coyotes, ultimately supporting more effective conservation and management strategies. Last year, data revealed that Russia ranked third with 1,193 reports of wild boars. The country led the global list with 2,425 wild boar reports across 253 districts, while the Paris region placed second with 1,377 reports. Russia is among the top 5 countries with the highest numbers of harmful and invasive wild animal species worldwide. When food sources become scarce, wild boars guide their herds into agricultural areas in search of food. In Russia, the presence of wild boars in cornfields creates significant challenges for agricultural authorities trying to limit the damage. These cornfields have suffered extensive destruction, as wild boars often venture deep into the fields without encountering resistance, resulting in considerable crop losses. This story highlights the impact of invasive species that damage cornfields and other crops, leading to significant agricultural losses. To tackle this issue, Russian farmers have turned to raising hunting dogs to protect their cornfields. These intelligent and courageous dogs have played a crucial role in safeguarding the fields and effectively addressing the wild boar problem. Hunting wild boars from helicopters has proven to be the most effective method for hunters due to its efficiency. Helicopters provide quick and safe access to wild boars in difficult terrains. The hunt usually starts early in the morning with a takeoff at sunrise, when wild boars are most active. Each hunter is armed with a rifle to ensure an effective and precise hunt. The final method involves using traps, which are equipped with advanced technology, including camera systems, sensors, and solar energy. These traps are connected to remote control systems, utilizing the latest remote camera technology to allow real-time monitoring of wild boar activity directly on a mobile phone. Built for durability, these traps are constructed from stainless steel, ensuring they are robust and long-lasting. Once the trap is set up, the trapper places bait inside to attract wild boars. Their preferred baits include fermented rice or corn. After that, it's just a matter of waiting for the boars to enter. When trapped, wild boars often panic, running frantically within the trap, and sometimes trying to escape by charging against the trap's walls. These behaviors can make it more challenging to manage the boars effectively. But with the right techniques and patience, traps are a key tool in controlling their population. What do you think of these methods? Don't forget to support our upcoming videos.
Texas, one of the southern states of the United States, is facing a serious monkey invasion that is causing havoc in its cities and local communities. These invasive monkeys cause significant damage, estimated to be as high as $75 million per year. The widespread presence of these feral monkeys not only poses an economic burden, but also poses a major challenge to the safety and well-being of residents, requiring urgent and effective solutions to address this growing problem. The presence of these wild animals in residential areas disrupts the sense of safety and normalcy in communities. The monkeys frequently invade homes, causing anxiety and fear among residents. The constant threat of encountering unexpected monkeys in their own living spaces has left many residents feeling vulnerable and anxious, adding to the overall tension in affected communities. The presence of wild monkeys in Texas has led to serious traffic and public safety issues, with the animals frequently causing congestion on city streets. This not only disrupts the flow of traffic, but also increases the risk to drivers and pedestrians, as the monkeys' unpredictable activity can lead to accidents. This problem is long-standing, highlighting the need for effective and long-term solutions. Without intervention, the situation is likely to continue, creating ongoing challenges for urban management and public safety. Addressing these issues requires comprehensive strategies that balance public safety with humane animal treatment. The wire cage traps designed to tackle the invasive monkey population in Texas are simple yet effective in design. Constructed as rectangular boxes with flat sides, they have small tubes and doors at both ends, allowing monkeys to easily enter. The traps operate with an automatic door closing system, ensuring that when a monkey steps in to retrieve the bait, the door quickly closes, trapping the animal without causing harm. Safety measures are essential to ensure that trapped monkeys are not harmed while the invasion is being dealt with. These traps use food bait, placing attractive treats such as bananas, carrots, or seeds in the trap to lure monkeys inside. This method exploits the monkey's natural behavior of foraging for food, making traps a reliable and humane solution to minimize the impact of the invasion on local communities. The Serpent Arms Model 550L shotgun is a powerful hunting tool, popular among the Texas hunting community for its outstanding features and versatility. Built with precision, this collapsible weapon packs a punch, allowing hunters to target monkeys effectively even in the most challenging terrain. However, despite their effectiveness, the use of such guns in monkey hunting has raised serious ethical controversies. While proponents argue that it is a necessary measure to control wild monkey populations and minimize the damage they cause, critics see it as cruel and unnecessary. Furthermore, the annual impact of this hunting method, with an estimated 10,000 monkeys killed each year, highlights the scale of the ecological impacts and sparks further debate about the ethical and environmental implications. While some people support the use of guns as an effective means of population control, others question the ethics of killing wild monkeys. There is a delicate balance to be struck between the need to manage monkey populations to minimize harm and concerns about humane treatment of animals. Let's continue this conversation and stay updated on developments in addressing this pressing issue. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay in touch for more updates on this important topic. Your participation is critical in shaping the future of wildlife management in Texas. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
Australia is facing a serious and unique problem. Millions of invasive elephants causing havoc in inhabited areas. These giant creatures, each weighing around 12,000 pounds, pose a threat not only to human safety, but also to the nation's economy, with annual economic losses of up to $5 million. It is important to address this issue in a sustainable way. How did these elephants become a threat to the entire continent, and what sustainable solutions can be implemented to reduce their impact? Join us as we explore the complexities of this issue and explore potential solutions. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. On November 15, 2022, Australia witnessed an unprecedented event that highlighted the growing crisis of invasive elephants in an area known for its breathtaking landscapes and tranquil environment. An unexpected force of nature disrupted the daily lives of residents. A herd of elephants stormed a major highway, causing utter chaos. These giants of immense strength and size blocked lanes, crushed vehicles, and brought traffic to a standstill. How would you react if your daily commute suddenly turned into an encounter with these majestic yet terrifying creatures? According to the Australian Department of Tourism and Wildlife, there were 215 elephant attacks recorded in tourist areas alone in 2022. Fortunately, no lives were lost due to prompt medical intervention. However, repeated incidents have damaged Australia's tourism image and caused economic losses. What would you do if your holiday destination suddenly became a danger zone? For many years, Australians have been banned from hunting elephants, thanks to a 7-year hunting ban designed to protect the country's wildlife and natural resources. The ban is designed to reduce threats to elephants and other species from dangerous hunting methods. The Australian government eventually decided to lift the hunting ban. The decision, although controversial, was seen as necessary to control the exploding elephant population. By 2023, the number of invasive elephants had dropped from 130,000 to around 88,000 thanks to regulated hunting. Was lifting the ban the right move, or are there better alternatives? Hunting invasive elephants is not a task for the faint of heart. It requires at least 3 hunters to ensure safety, due to the elephant's size and strength. Typical hunting distances range from 100 to 200 feet, which makes the use of a sighting scope unnecessary, but requires great precision and agility from the hunters. Do you have the courage and skill to face such a powerful opponent? Because of the controversy surrounding hunting, many people advocate more environmentally friendly methods of controlling the invasive elephant population. Others suggest moving elephants to less populated areas or sanctuaries. Do you support gunning down millions of invasive elephants? If so, comment 1. If you disagree, comment 0. If you find the farmer's gun method ineffective, share your thoughts on other methods that you believe might be effective. The Altai-Argali mountain goat population in the United States currently stands at around 80,000 individuals. These amazing animals are commonly found in a variety of habitats across the country, especially in the states of California and New Mexico. Additionally, they are well adapted to the harsh conditions of the Mojave and Sonoran deserts, where they thrive despite the harsh environment. These diverse environments provide the conditions necessary for mountain goats to maintain their populations and continue their important role in the ecosystem. In the social structure of mountain goats, females and their young often live together in herds.
These herds provide safety in numbers, allowing females to more effectively protect their young from predators. In contrast, males often form male groups, living separately from the females and their young. The division of the sexes into different groups is an interesting aspect of mountain goat behavior, highlighting their unique social dynamics and survival strategies. What do you think are the benefits of this social structure to their survival? During the fall, mountain goats enter their mating season, known as the rut. This period is characterized by fierce competition between males for the attention of females. Males engage in dramatic knee-to-knee battles, where they clash their large, twisted horns against each other. These fights can be both spectacular and brutal, showcasing the strength and determination of males as they compete for dominance and mating opportunities. Have you ever witnessed a wild animal mating ritual, whether in a documentary or in real life? What were your impressions of it? Mountain goats are particularly notable for their ability to thrive in some of the harshest environments in the United States. They have adapted to both cold mountain regions and hot desert climates, showing incredible resilience and flexibility. Their ability to move quickly across steep, rocky terrain not only helps them avoid predators such as mountain lions and coyotes, but also poses a significant challenge to hunters. The rugged landscape and harsh weather conditions make hunting mountain goats a challenging task that requires well-prepared and highly skilled hunters. Mountain goat hunting in the United States plays an important role in population control, ensuring that the species remains at sustainable levels by managing mountain goat numbers. Hunting helps maintain a balanced ecosystem. Overpopulation can lead to a variety of problems, including food shortages, disease, and habitat degradation. When there are too many bighorn sheep in a given area, they can eat too much vegetation, leading to soil erosion and loss of plant biodiversity. This, in turn, affects other species that share the habitat. Many critics argue that the stress and pain that bighorn sheep endure during hunting trips is inhumane and unnecessary. In particular, these animals are often seen as symbols of wilderness and natural beauty, representing the rugged and untamed landscapes of the American West. Balancing the cultural importance of hunting with ethical considerations and public sentiment is critical to maintaining a respectful and sustainable approach to managing bighorn sheep populations.
It is essential to foster a dialogue that addresses these ethical concerns while finding common ground between conservation goals and public values. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share our channel for more great content. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in future videos. There are an estimated 3,000 to 5,000 Komodo dragons in Indonesia, making them the most numerous in the world. These cold-blooded predators live on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and surrounding areas. Their bite is extremely powerful, and they have several venom glands in their mouths. Their venom contains not only toxins, but also disease-causing bacteria. When bitten, the wound can lead to severe infection and death for the prey. For many years, Komodo dragons were only found in Indonesia. These majestic creatures lived on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Motang, and were known for their enormous size, reaching up to 10 feet long and weighing over 150 pounds. Join us as we learn more about this incredible giant. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, there are about 4,000 Komodo dragons in the wild. They prefer dry, sunny climates. They live in areas with long dry seasons and short, rainy seasons, with temperatures typically ranging from 29 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius, 85 degrees Fahrenheit to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Komodo dragons are very territorial. Adults typically maintain their own territories, and fights occur when two Komodo dragons encounter each other in one another's territory. These fights help define territory boundaries and maintain control of resources. Fights between Komodo dragons are often fierce and can result in serious injuries. They use their sharp claws and powerful teeth in fights. However, these fights also play an important role in maintaining social order and distributing resources within their population. Komodo dragons are primarily carnivores, and their diet consists of wild animals such as deer, wild boar, and water buffalo. They can hunt large prey and consume large amounts of meat in one sitting. Komodo dragons are also scavengers and play an important role in cleaning up their habitat. They often eat the carcasses of large animals, which helps prevent the spread of disease. However, they mainly use ambush hunting strategy. Komodo dragons can hide in bushes or in shady places to wait for prey to come near. When prey appears, they attack by rushing forward and biting with sharp teeth and powerful claws. With excellent hunting skills, they can disrupt the ecological balance. To hunt Komodo dragons effectively, hunters often divide into specialized roles such as trackers, who focus on tracking the dragons, and alerters, who stay alert for potential threats. These groups rely on their collective experience and local knowledge to identify the best areas where Komodo dragons are likely to appear.
Once prey is spotted, hunters carefully observe the dragon from a safe distance, keeping an eye on its movements and behavior. They assess the size of the Komodo dragon, which can reach 10 feet in length and weigh more than 150 pounds, to determine the best approach for a successful and humane hunt. Once the prey is down, hunters perform a thorough examination to confirm the kill and ensure the dragon no longer poses a threat. They then proceed with the harvesting process according to strict guidelines set by local authorities. On average, a successful hunt will yield 1 to 2 Komodo dragons, depending on the specific population control goals for that area. After each hunt, hunters must report detailed information including the number of dragons taken, their size, and the exact location of the hunt. Management of Komodo dragons in Indonesia is significantly influenced by the topography of their habitat, which creates unique challenges. The mountainous and densely forested areas on the islands they inhabit, such as Komodo and Rinca, complicate the monitoring and control of these large reptiles. Steep hills and dense forests can make it difficult for patrollers to safely monitor and interact with the dragons. How do you think the control of Komodo dragon populations affects the safety of local communities and their economic well-being? Specifically, these successful hunts have significantly benefited Indonesian communities by reducing the risk of attacks on humans and livestock, thereby improving the safety and security of local villages. In addition, these hunts contribute to the local economy through ecotourism activities generating income for the communities. The skins and other byproducts from the dragons are also valuable resources, further supporting the livelihoods of the people involved. What do you think of this approach? We would love to hear from you, so please share your views in the comments section below. These geese tend to consume large amounts of grass and other vegetation, which severely affects the growth of trees. Overeating not only reduces grass growth, but also hinders the natural recovery of the environment. Furthermore, invasive geese compete fiercely with native animals for food and shelter, leading to a decline in the population of native species and creating complex ecological problems such as imbalances in the ecosystem and loss of biodiversity. In response to the problems caused by invasive geese,
The government has implemented a number of population management measures to control their growth. These measures are designed to minimize negative environmental impacts and limit competition for resources between invasive geese and native species. Strategies include controlling goose populations through regulated hunting programs, restoring and protecting native habitats, and increasing monitoring to assess the effectiveness of these measures. Canada goose hunting requires careful preparation and proper equipment to ensure a hunt that is both effective and humane. Hunters will need basic equipment such as a 12 or 20 gauge rifle, along with observation accessories such as binoculars to track geese from a distance. In addition, the use of camouflage and cover is necessary to maintain secrecy, increasing the chances of approaching geese without scaring them. Careful preparation not only helps hunters achieve good results, but also ensures that hunting is carried out responsibly and in accordance with ethical principles. Mastering accurate aiming techniques is essential to ensure success in goose hunting, especially when faced with long-range shooting situations. Being mentally prepared to respond to unforeseen situations and adjusting strategies in a timely manner helps hunters increase their chances of success and ensure a safe and effective hunt. Hunting is an important tool for managing Canada goose populations, which can have serious impacts on the environment and ecosystem. Selecting the right location is essential to achieving effective hunting. Effective hunting areas often include wetlands and open fields where geese congregate to forage. One of the most effective and popular tactics used by hunters is to use fake goose traps, or goose decoys, which are placed in high positions to attract the attention of geese from the air. Timing of the placement of decoys is important, with early morning being the ideal time to ensure they are placed before the geese begin their migration for the day. While hunting is an effective tool for controlling goose populations and minimizing their impacts on agriculture and natural habitats, it is not a panacea. To address the increase in goose populations, additional management measures must be implemented in addition to hunting, such as protecting and restoring native habitat, improving agricultural land management, and increasing monitoring to track changes in goose populations and their impacts. We would love to hear your thoughts on this method. Do you think it is an effective way to manage goose populations and protect our crops? If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and share our channel for more great content on hunting and wildlife management. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
You like that, huh? Oh, that was fantastic.
Hello everyone! With a population reaching 12 million, primarily concentrated in Texas, Komodo dragons have demonstrated a remarkable ability to adapt and thrive in various environments, becoming a common nuisance. The rapid spread of Komodo dragons across different states underscores the urgent need for effective management strategies. Before diving into these management strategies, it's important to understand the challenges posed by these formidable reptiles. The arrival of Komodo dragons in the United States has caused substantial economic and environmental damage, with one of the most severe consequences being the harm to livestock, leading to annual losses estimated at $100 million. These formidable predators pose a serious threat, and their attacks on livestock have placed a significant financial strain on farmers and ranchers, worsening their economic challenges. Beyond the economic damage, this situation also presents a direct risk to human safety. The rising number of reports of attacks on civilians has heightened concerns about public safety, underscoring the urgent need for preventive measures. Moreover, Komodo dragons have disturbed local ecosystems by preying on wildlife, causing a decline in native species. This disruption has upset the ecological balance and poses a significant threat to biodiversity. The ecological impact of Komodo dragons goes beyond their hunting prowess. Their burrowing habits and modification of habitats also play a role in environmental degradation. Far from being passive scavengers, these reptiles actively hunt and ambush live prey, utilizing their stealth and powerful bite. Their remarkable hunting abilities and preference for larger prey can drastically reduce the populations of these species, leading to further disruptions in the ecological balance. To tackle the challenges presented by Komodo dragons, several measures have been put in place, with hunting being one of the primary strategies. Firearm hunting is a widely used method, and it requires the proper licenses to ensure that the activities are regulated and carried out safely. Hunting with firearms offers an effective and timely approach to controlling the Komodo dragon population. The use of firearms enables hunters to swiftly and precisely target these invasive reptiles, greatly decreasing their numbers and mitigating their adverse effects on both local communities and ecosystems. However, firearm hunting also presents safety risks and legal challenges. Safety is a major concern as improper handling of firearms can result in accidents, injury, or even death. Moreover, the legal framework for firearm hunting is intricate, with numerous regulations and restrictions that hunters must navigate. This often involves obtaining specific licenses and complying with strict guidelines to ensure that hunting activities are both legal and safe.
Mantap guys.
To effectively address the problems caused by Komodo dragons, it is vital to implement comprehensive and ethical management strategies. This involves strict regulation of hunting practices, extensive community education, and proactive measures for managing their habitats. Such approaches are key to reducing the negative impact of Komodo dragons, while ensuring the safety of both humans and the dragons in regions where these apex predators are present. Hello everyone, the current estimated population of elephants in the United States is around 10,000. These magnificent animals are mostly located in states like Florida, Georgia, and Idaho, where they tend to congregate in sizable groups. Gaining a deeper understanding of their distribution and behaviors is essential for developing a captivating and educational agricultural documentary that explores their influence and interactions in these regions. Today, join us as we dive into the significant challenges posed by elephants and uncover practical strategies for managing these majestic giants. Be sure to leave a number 1 to show your excitement and support. In the United States, elephants have led to substantial agricultural losses, with the financial impact reaching up to $12 million annually. These majestic animals, though awe-inspiring, present a serious threat to farming communities. Crops like corn, wheat, and various fruits are especially susceptible to elephant damage. The destruction of these crops not only disrupts the local economy, but also jeopardizes the livelihoods of many farmers who depend on these harvests for their food and income. The movement of elephants has caused major traffic disruptions, resulting in severe congestion. These large creatures can unexpectedly wander onto roads, leading to traffic jams. Their presence on highways not only inconveniences drivers, but also presents significant safety risks for motorists. The unexpected presence of such large animals can lead to accidents, putting human lives at risk. Simultaneously, the elephants themselves face the danger of injury or death from collisions with vehicles. These encounters underscore the urgent need for effective strategies to manage elephant movements, ensuring the safety of both motorists and these magnificent creatures. Addressing the growing elephant population in the United States has prompted the exploration of various control measures, including the use of firearms. To ensure safety and responsibility, strict licensing requirements for firearm use have been established. These regulations guarantee that only qualified individuals who have completed formal training and undergone thorough background checks are authorized to use firearms in managing elephant-related concerns. This approach seeks to strike a balance between the urgent need to protect human lives and property and the responsibility to ensure that firearms are used safely and ethically. The use of firearms to manage the elephant population in the United States presents several advantages, such as providing a swift and efficient way to address immediate threats while maintaining control over the population. Firstly, it offers a quick response to imminent threats, ensuring that any dangerous encounters with elephants can be promptly addressed. This rapid intervention is vital for safeguarding human lives and reducing the likelihood of severe injuries.
Again?
The use of firearms can quickly mitigate risks to both people and property, as it enables the swift removal of an aggressive or dangerously close elephant. By addressing the threat immediately, firearms help reduce the potential for accidents and property damage, enhancing the safety and security of the communities affected. However, using firearms to manage the elephant population also carries significant drawbacks. There are major ethical concerns and animal welfare issues linked to this approach. Elephants are intelligent, social creatures, and hunting them raises ethical dilemmas, often provoking strong outrage and criticism from animal rights organizations. Additionally, in densely populated or agricultural regions, the use of firearms can unintentionally harm other wildlife, pets, or even humans, increasing the risks associated with this method. Moreover, reliance on firearms can escalate conflicts, provoking more aggressive behavior from elephants and creating a vicious cycle of violence that hinders long-term management efforts. As a result, while firearms might provide a quick fix for immediate threats, the wider consequences highlight the necessity for more humane and sustainable solutions to address the elephant population and ensure lasting peace between humans and wildlife. Balancing safety with humane treatment of elephants requires a thoughtful approach. While firearms offer an immediate solution, they raise ethical concerns and risks of unintended harm. Non-lethal methods like tranquilizers and relocation, combined with habitat management and community engagement, can help reduce conflict and promote coexistence. These strategies provide a more sustainable and ethical way to manage elephant populations while ensuring safety. Therefore, it's essential to create strategies that both reduce the damage caused by elephants and prioritize their welfare, fostering sustainable coexistence between humans and elephants. What are your thoughts on using firearms to manage elephant populations? If you have ideas for more effective and humane ways to protect these magnificent creatures, please share them in the comments below. We encourage you to share this video with your friends and family to help raise awareness. Don't forget to follow our channel for more engaging and informative content. Your insights and support mean the world to us.
It is important to balance human development with environmental protection, which requires sustainable solutions. Traditional methods such as trapping, hunting, and fencing have proven ineffective against animals as adaptable and resilient as wild boar. By developing comprehensive strategies, we can minimize the negative impacts of invasive wild boar populations while promoting harmonious coexistence between human activities and wildlife conservation. In regions like Sonoma, famous for its lush vineyards, feral hogs have wreaked havoc not only on the quantity, but also the quality of the harvest. Their destruction extends beyond the vineyards to almond orchards, vegetable fields, and California's vast citrus groves. The economic impact of feral pig infestations extends beyond damage to golf courses, amusement parks, cemeteries, and other natural areas through digging and uprooting, to other serious consequences. Their presence on the streets has repeatedly become the main cause of traffic jams and even led to accidents, directly threatening the safety of people in many places in the United States. The challenges posed by feral pigs have brought out the resilience of hunters. This unique situation not only provides them with an opportunity to improve their skills, but also contributes to the control of invasive species that are causing havoc in the states. Let's embark on this inspiring journey. Wild boars, with their impressive speed and agility, pose a formidable challenge. In response, some farmers and hunters have become creative in hunting wild boars with their cars, a controversial method that shows their determination to protect their livelihoods and the hope that they can adapt effectively to this growing threat.
The vehicles that are often chosen to tackle rough terrain are usually powerful models that are capable of performing well on difficult roads. Heavy trucks and 4x4 SUVs are popular because they are equipped with optimal four-wheel drive systems, providing the traction and stability needed to overcome poor road surfaces. Not only do these vehicles offer powerful performance, they are also ideal platforms for hunting or exploring, thanks to their high structures that enhance visibility and ensure safety from potential environmental hazards. This shows that effective solutions are being implemented. Not stopping there, night hunts are constantly held, demonstrating their determination to protect their agriculture in an admirable way. These hunts usually start around 10 p.m. and last until 2 a.m. Hunters chase wild boars with cars, and after each night, they can harvest a large number of wild boars. Poor lighting conditions are the biggest challenge in night hunting. To overcome this barrier, hunters often equip their vehicles with high-intensity LED or halogen headlights, turning night into day. Additionally, the use of night vision goggles or scopes is essential as they allow hunters to spot and track wild boars in the dark, when these prey are most active and cunning. Despite being equipped with modern technology to aid hunting at night, these devices still cannot guarantee absolute visibility for hunters. Coupled with dangerous and unfamiliar terrain, this increases the risk, not only for hunters, but also for neighboring communities, especially when hunting near densely populated areas. Therefore, before planning a hunting trip, you need to make sure that you have a license and tag issued by the competent authority. An economical and environmentally friendly alternative is to harvest wild boar meat. Compared to regular pork, wild boar meat is often lower in fat and is prized for its delicious flavor, especially when the animals are raised healthily and the meat is handled with care. In states like Tennessee and Arkansas, local hunters and small businesses have teamed up to turn wild boar meat into a variety of delicious dishes. Therefore, in order to hunt wild boars humanely and cleanly, as well as dispose of wild boar carcasses, hunters must clearly understand and comply with government regulations. This will not only help control the wild boar population effectively, but also ensure that this does not negatively affect the ecological balance. What do you think about hunting wild boars by car? We look forward to hearing from you in the comments section below.
Thank you for watching this video. Please continue to accompany us in the upcoming videos. Hello everyone! The vole, with its many scientific names, is a species that has adapted very well to its environment, resulting in a population exceeding 1.5 billion individuals. These voles are common throughout the Midwestern United States, especially in grasslands and savannas. However, their presence has caused significant challenges and losses for farmers in these areas. So what are the specific problems they cause, and what methods have farmers used to deal with this invasion? Join us to find out right here, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to express your curiosity in the field of agriculture. Wild rats alone cause nearly $2 billion in damage each year. This shocking figure shows the significant impact these rodents have on agriculture around the world. But rats are not the only invaders. Field rats consume a wide variety of crops, including grains, beans, and vegetables. Their feeding habits can cause severe damage to seedlings, roots, and mature plants, leading to significant crop yield reductions in some areas. Voles have been known to destroy up to 50% of crop yields, which equates to millions of dollars in annual losses. How do you think farmers should address this issue to protect their crops, minimize damage, and prevent vole invasion? Hunters here have demonstrated their superior skills through exquisite shots. Hunting voles with a shotgun requires special techniques and equipment due to their small size and behavior. Understanding vole behavior is very important for hunters. Field mice are small rodents that tend to be active during the day and create complex tunnel systems, commonly found in grasslands, savannas, and agricultural fields. Have you ever observed the intricate tunnels created by field mice? Additionally, choosing the right equipment is crucial for successful hunting. A small caliber rifle, like a .22, is suitable for hunting voles because of its accuracy and low recoil. High-velocity bullets ensure better accuracy and faster target killing. Additionally, a scope with good magnification can help spot and hit small targets like voles. Have you tried different guns or scopes for hunting small animals? When spotting prey, hunters need to move slowly and carefully so as not to scare them. Sudden movements can cause voles to run back to their burrows. Paying attention to wind direction is important to ensure your scent is not blown towards the voles, which could alert them to your presence. Waiting in an area close to where they are active requires patience, as voles will eventually come out of their burrows. Using bait, such as grain or seeds, can attract voles to a specific area, making it easier to observe and shoot them. Do you have any favorite baiting techniques for hunting small game? Making a shot requires steady aim. Using a rifle can certainly improve accuracy when aiming at small targets. Hunters need to be prepared to shoot quickly, as voles can move very quickly and unpredictably. Using a rifle, especially a small caliber one, allows for accurate shooting, which is important given the small size of the hamster. The gun also allows for long-range hunting, reducing the risk of spooking the hamster. Do you agree with this method? If yes, like the video. If no, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. To overcome the challenges of hunting with guns, many hunters have turned to dogs for safety and efficiency. Dogs, with their keen sense of smell and agility, provide significant advantages in hunting. Have you ever considered using dogs for hunting? If so, what breed do you think would be best suited? When choosing a dog for hunting and tracking, breeds such as terriers, greyhounds, or dayuns are often recommended because they are small, agile, and have strong hunting instincts. Choosing the right breed is important, but it is also important to ensure that the dog is properly trained for hunting. Using a strong leash and collar is essential to control the dog, especially in areas with a lot of wildlife or livestock. When releasing a dog into an area where voles are present, the hunter encourages the dog to search using its nose to follow the scent. When the dog finds a vole, it will signal the hunter through barking, digging, or other trained actions. The hunter should assist by carefully digging to find the vole and using gloves to avoid being bitten or infected. Compliance with local regulations regarding the use of dogs for rodent hunting is important to ensure compliance with licensing regulations and seasonal restrictions. To ensure compliance, you can monitor local regulations regularly.